What is going on, my fellow zombie slayers? It is Nelly B here, and welcome back to a brand new Cold War Zombies video. Today, something magical happened. I actually got diamond camo for the pistols in Cold War Zombies. Now, if you guys have just recently subscribed to me, you probably don't know that right before Cold War came out, I got dark matter on Black Ops 4. And I figured since I like this game about 50 times as much, I'd do the same. And right off the bat, I'll say that the grind, or should I say the amount of time it takes to get to these camos, is a lot quicker than on Black Ops 4. First of all, in Black Ops 4, you had to do at least 1,600 to 3,600 headshot kills with every weapon, varying to some degree. Obviously, the rocket launchers didn't have that, but you had to get the headshots first before you could start doing the challenges. Now, headshot challenges still exist for these camos, however, it's a bit different. You see, in Black Ops Cold War, you have to level a weapon up to get a certain camo. To get the base camos, you just have to unlock the weapon. To get the next set, it's level 5, next set 10, and so on and so forth up until level 30. Now, I have to mention that this is very, very annoying for certain people who just want to get the camos and don't even necessarily care about unlocking attachments, like myself, at least at this point. As for the headshot challenge though, like every other challenge, you can do it when you have another challenge unlocked. It is 2,500 headshots for each pistol. That is a little bit annoying, however, if we're comparing it to the last game, it's progress. But for those of you who have been playing Cold War since its release, you'll know that leveling up is a bit, I wouldn't even say difficult, just tedious. And this makes total sense to a certain extent. Now, obviously this year there is cross progression, which I would not give up for anything. The ability to unlock camos and levels and weapon attachments in zombies and have that transfer over to multiplayer or eventually Warzone is quite enticing for me, seeing as I also want to get dark matter for multiplayer. However, by the time I'm ready to get dark matter for multiplayer, I will already have most, if not all, the attachments for every weapon done, seeing as I'm going to be leveling them up in zombies. And this is great. However, it comes at a big loss. In order for this to work, it makes sense that they have to handicap zombies leveling. In multiplayer, it really depends on your skill alone. Now, don't get me wrong, in zombies you do need skill somewhat to get to high rounds. However, you can just keep loading up, playing to round 15, exfilling, doing that over and over and over again, and you will probably get all the attachments unlocked quicker than you would in multiplayer, even with the somewhat leveling handicap. Now again, I love cross progression. I just think that if they had worked on this a little bit better, maybe it might be a little bit more bearable to unlock these weapons. However, I feel like if we were able to just keep getting camos over and over and over again, it would have taken me a lot less longer to get these weapons diamond, and just from this time alone, I feel like I'm going to get dark matter before next year at the very most. So that is a big plus. In Black Ops 4, it took forever to get weapon classes to diamond, let alone dark matter, so I would say this is a plus. So before I move on, I have to ask you a question. Why the hell is the Magnum getting so much hate? I mean, I understand that it's not really that good until you get dual wield, and you don't get dual wield until you max out the weapon level. Actually, I understand that, but still, I mean, other than having to keep pressing the mouse button, even though you have to do that for every other pistol, the Magnum is really good. It's got a lot of damage, and if you can get fast reload or whatever the fast reload mag attachment is, it just makes so much of a difference. Honestly, the Magnum is my favorite gun, then followed up by the 1911, and obviously the Diamatti. The Diamatti it just falls off so early. I mean, I could take the 1911 to round 50. The Diamatti probably only lasts till about round 40 until I have to buy ammo for it 3 times over in the same round. I'll say that the camos themselves are higher quality of Black Ops 4. However, they're still pretty bland, but there are a few that stand out, like the Banshee from the Liquid category, or the Funkadelic from Vintage, Glitch from Infection, and obviously Diamond. Now, I prefer Diamond over Gold, and this is just simply because the Gold doesn't really look gold. It just looks like a brown snake, which I guess is fine, which brings me to my next point, the Diamond camo itself. I don't want to say it's disappointing because I did grind for a while. I did focus on this for a while, and you know what? I am going to say it's disappointing. That is in hopes of this reaching the desk of someone over at Treyarch and just putting this on someone higher up who can deal with this, because the gold and diamond camos and zombies at least are pretty anticlimactic. I quite honestly prefer the gold and the diamond in Black Ops 4. This is very weird to say, seeing as I don't even have Black Ops 4 installed anymore. The gold in this game just does not look like gold. The diamond in this game doesn't change color, so yes, it's that one color. It isn't even gold and diamond, it's just that one color of purple the whole game. It doesn't change, it doesn't have any sparkly effects other than the diamonds themselves. I say this with the knowledge that every dark matter camo this far, or sometimes even gold and diamond camos, have been changed very early in that game's life cycle. We look at Black Ops 3 and it's obviously way different after it's patched. Same with Infinite Warfare, Black Ops 4, Modern Warfare, I believe. All of these games had to change their mastery camos simply because the community just couldn't stand for them. All this grind, all this time for what amounted to an essentially rare camo from a supply drop. And I feel like that's kind of what we got here. Like, honestly, I love this game. I am not going to stop playing it, and I'm not going to stop grinding for these camos, especially because that hope is still there that they will change them. The incentive for these camos is very small other than XP, and even then, it's not that much. Now, I can't really recommend attachments without spending about 5 minutes on this because I'm pretty sure all of them have different attachment names. However, I'll just go over the 1911 and you can kind of compare them to the other weapons. I'll give you a rundown of what I'm trying to go for here. So I usually have the flash guard .45 on, their ember sighting point. Now, whatever this is for your weapon, I recommend the highest and fastest reload attachment or clip or whatever you want to call it. In this game, it's great. You don't have to apply an extended mag or a fast reload. They're baked into one with little to no trade-offs most of the time. So definitely go with the highest and fastest reloading. Now, if you don't have your weapon max level, which I assume most of you don't, I would recommend a red dot sight. Now, the iron sights on these weapons are kind of abysmal, honestly. After a certain point, I just couldn't stand looking at them anymore, so a red dot will work, but once I got those dual wields, it really didn't matter to me anymore. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm pretty upset that the diamond camo itself doesn't at least change color. Pretty upset that the gold camo doesn't really look gold. And something I forgot to mention that is prevalent in Black Ops 4 but missing in Cold War is that when you equip the camo on your weapon, it only applies to your loadout weapon. So you don't get this camo on any other weapon, meaning every other weapon is bland. Now, personally, I don't think that's good from a gameplay standpoint, just simply because the only camo we have to rely on to look at now are the Pack-a-Punch camos, which is fine, honestly. They're not bad. However, I just wish that since I got diamond, I'd be able to use it on all of the pistols, but it's just the loadout one, so that kind of sucks. Hopefully that's something they change too. I'm really just happy that it didn't take as long as Black Ops 4. Again, I've stated this in every video, and I'm definitely going to stop after this one, but I'm excited. Again, I love this game. It is amazing in a lot of different ways, but I feel like the camos specifically need to be changed slightly. Not only the camos themselves, but the way to achieve them too. Maybe make it every 3 levels you can unlock more camos. I don't know though, I'm not a game developer. Anyways guys, if you're not a hardcore zombies player, I recommend waiting to see if they actually change these camos to go for them. Personally, I think it's worth it just for the achievements and the XP, but for anybody else who's not on YouTube or is solely only playing this game, don't go for them yet. Hopefully that'll show Treyarch that they're not really worth it right now. And I hate trashing this game because I understand that it was being made during COVID and there were a bunch of different dev teams on this game at once, and I truly am amazed at what they produced. However, the camos, man, the diamond camo and the gold camo specifically, I like the diamond camo better. At least they didn't just have a plain old, gold and diamond, but at the same time, I would like to use just that plain old gold and diamond. I don't always want this purple ass gun on my screen. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon too, so you can get updated every time I post a video or go live. Yeah, I'm doing it all again, more frequently too. And yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed. Stay safe, wear a mask, and peace.